Yeah, he's actually a pretty darn good wrestler when he wants to be, or when they let him.
But it's just Vince was so in control that he wanted everything Hogan did. He
Yeah,
dictated what, and But you go back
yeah.
watching those matches in Japan, it's like, wow, Hulk Hogan was a good wrestler.
Yep.
You know?
That was back then when he had the V hair,
Oh,
the
that was funny,
chest
wasn't it?
hair, the V. Yeah.
Yeah, and he had Freddie Blassie as his manager. He
Hmm.
was a
Yeah.
heel.
I got that figure right there, and he had the gold cape with the white singlet.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
When he wrestled in Georgia before he went to WWF, he wore the knee lock, went down to his knees. Those tights had the ornaments on it, and
Hmm.
that's what he wrestled. He
Yep.
didn't wrestle with the tights. He had those on.
Yeah, I was listening to an interview today. I think somebody was saying that those clubs he had. He had
Yeah,
those clubs in Georgia too. I think he took them
yeah, he
everywhere he
did.
went. Those clubs, yeah.
He did because Dick Murdoch tried to raise him up, tried to
And
do
he couldn't
that,
do
and
it,
he
could
did the
he?
same. He attacked. Well, he could,
Oh, he
but he
could,
could
but
do it like the Sheik could, but the
okay,
Sheik attacked him from behind because he was doing it.
yeah.
That was
Well,
the
they were
gimmick.
doing the what was it? The Hidden Treasures, and Bob Backlund has a set of those.
Hi, Ashley.
That's right. I
Hello,
forgot that.
Riley.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey,
I
Ashley.
normally I normally don't acknowledge the comments before the show, but that's my daughter.
Well,
So
she is your daughter.
yeah, yeah. So
But no, I remember that the clubs were on that Most Wanted Treasure. I just couldn't remember, you know, the sheet. But
that
they also got a pair or one or both. They got his boots too on that same episode.
Yeah, they
And, I,
were looking
and
for the green ones. Remember
but
that one
when you
time?
saw that episode, it's like, okay, why didn't they have the Iron Sheik on there? That made no sense.
That
uh,
biography that he did was pretty
those
crazy.
clubs you're talking about were Bob Backlund's undoing.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes, you are, Ashley. You're very special.
Mm. Daddy's little girl always will
Right.
be.
I got 2 days, little girls.
So do I.
She's my first baby, and Melissa's my second baby.
Mine are 28 and 24.
Mine's 28 and 18.
My babies.
Oh, Melissa turns 19 next week.
Happy birthday early,
Ooh,
Melissa.
happy early birthday.
No, next month. July. This is
Well,
June.
still early. Happy early
Yeah,
birthday early.
a little over a month. I'm sorry.
We like to
I
get
keep
ahead
thinking,
of ourselves. We're old.
well, it's a J month. I know that.
A good way to remember.
We're old.
I hate when my wife sends me to Walmart to pick up a prescription for my kids because I always have to guess what the date of birth is. They won't tell you. They won't give you the prescription till you guess their date of birth.
Yeah. Well,
So
both my
they ask me. So when I go up there, they ask me who I'm picking up for, and they pick up for me this time, and I know the date of birth.
both my girls were
Yes.
born on both my girls were born on the 9th, so that makes it easy for me.
Oh wow.
No, I got ahead of myself. It's next month, July 13th, not June 13th.
Well, you're just excited. That's why.
But you got and you remember that it's a J month. So you got 3 shots there, right?
Yeah.
January.
I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't January. I knew it was the
Oh
second
yeah.
month.
I'm sure you remember it was real hot when she was born, hot outside.
Did you see Michael's comment?
Yeah.
I can't see the comments.
He's the LTWB founder.
Who, me?
I had to change Richard's name. He still had last week's convict number on there.
Yeah, I pulled it up and I said, oh, got to change it. Yeah. BH 90210.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I can't really do it while I'm on here. I'm trying to get the tablet to work so I can do the podcast on the tablet instead of having my phone in front of me.
Yeah.
But it
No
doesn't
belt
want
cam
to
this.
cooperate.
No belt cam this week.
Oh, we got a special
Yeah, we got
special
a
belt
mail
of
in.
the week.
Get a mail in.
From that 1, 2, 3. How many
Actually,
updates?
I gotta say, it's from one of our viewers.
Yeah.
First time ever
Yes, it is.
belt of the week by a viewer.
No, it's the second one.
Is it?
Same viewer.
Oh, okay, my bad. Second one.
Yeah, there's a custom belt. Remember
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
that
Yep.
that I releathered.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
There you go.
Next week's belt of the week is going to be the one that I'm hopefully going to get on Monday if it's in the shape he said it was. I'm watching the college World Series, the softball World Series.
Ken had some nice belts for sale, man.
Yeah, he always does.
He had a nice AEW one. That was a nice one. You notice it's always when you don't have the money on you.
Yeah.
Darn, I missed a good deal.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
selling subpar belts when you don't have money. We finally get money, or when you have money. But never mind. I just lost my train of thought.
Tonight's episode is sponsored by Memory.
Yeah,
We just don't have none tonight.
Yeah, that's not needed.
I need an overdose of vitamin E. And we'll see you on the other side.
Hey folks, this is Lane, aka Cadillac. Do you like talking wrestling belts? Well, I got just a podcast for you. Every Thursday night from 7 to 9 Central, spanning the globe. Join Mark, Richard, Andy, Jimmy, and myself, and let's have some fun.
And good evening, everybody. It's a very somber Thursday evening this week on Spanning the Globe. I'm your host, Mark Maggard, and yes, we've lost a legend of professional wrestling this week. We've lost the Iron Sheik. So I'm gonna bring on my co-host. We'll talk about this and some other things tonight. First of all, just because they're in this order on the screen, I'll bring in Mr. Richard Ward, aka the Warden,
What's up, everybody? Rest in peace, Iron Sheik.
and Mr. Andy,
Hey, everybody, how you doing?
the founder and CEO of Love Those Wrestling Belts.
I sure hope
The other,
so.
that other group.
The other
That
group,
other group with the other
Another-
guys.
another guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, Phil?
So, hello, Ashley, my baby girl, my first baby girl.
Ashley, what's up?
R.I.P. Sheiky baby. That's right. He was
Mhm.
quite the character. He lived up to that character.
Yes, he was. He truly was.
Mr. Michael Cannon, my distant
What's
relative.
up, Michael?
Hey, Michael.
Second or third cousin. Third cousin. Yes, you are special. I told you that earlier. There's Cuddles.
What's up?
Stay tuned, Cuddles.
Stay tuned, dude.
Yeah. My other daughter's birthday is next month, not this month. I got my months confused. Need more vitamin E.
That's
I
what
don't
it
know what
is.
he's going to drop on my. Okay. I don't know why. Okay. 0-0 in the top of the second. So,
He's
Mr.
dropping
Jeff
some
Kakaki.
tamales off at your door.
Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
had a conversation with him today.
Door! Hey,
Door!
Door. I had it queued up. Ready to go. Good evening, Nor from Malaysia. Doing pretty good. I got some good news today from my surgeon. So,
Hey, Drew.
good evening, Drew. Hello, Johnny.
Who's that guy?
Hello, Phil.
What's up, Johnny? What's up, Phil?
Hey, Phil.
Sorry, Johnny. Sorry, Johnny.
Johnny who?
Yeah. I love doing that to him. Yeah, it's a sad day of professional wrestling. Sad
What's up,
week.
Yeah.
Scott? Thanks for joining us
We
tonight.
Thanks for joining us, Scott.
We lost one of the best heels in the business.
We sure did. We'll talk about that here in a few minutes. First of
Mhm.
all, I want to remind everybody this show is sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Bit Releathering for all your releathering needs, or most of them, and by Unique Spirit Championship Belts. So let's get down to business. First of all, I want to show off the belt of the week this week, and it is not my belt. It is not here. There will be no belt cam. We'll just show a video of it. And this was submitted by one of our viewers, one of our
What's up,
frequent
Ben
viewers,
Walker?
the king of updates, Mr. Mark Ultimate Cuddles Laverty. So take a look at this belt.
Now,
Yeah, so-
now you
That
know
is
that
the
belt. That's a greatly well-made belt because it survived all those explosions during the video.
I
It
know,
did.
right?
fireproof.
You know, well made, well made.
Yeah, that was submitted by Mark Laverty, who watches this show and comments frequently. That is actually the second belt that we've featured of his on here. The one before that was a custom that Unique Spirit made for him, and I put it on my leather, and he was very happy with it. So I'm very happy to show these belts off. So if you have a belt you'd like to submit for belt of the week, just send it to me through Facebook, and we'll see if we can get it on for you. I know people are getting tired of looking at my belts, so
Nah, never.
well,
Let's keep
I've
it
got
down
new belts,
to.
but they're still not on leather yet. And I've worked on customers' belts, but so I had to put
It
mine
just
on
has to be a short video, no more than what, 45 seconds?
less than a minute. Less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not what.
I'd like to see other, viewers send in their videos as well. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the Hulk Hogan.
Make him humble.
Everybody knows that when Hulk Hogan was in the ring, he was the dumb son of a bitch. But when he's out of the ring, he's a dumb son of a bitch too.
Ugly.
Also, one more quick item of business before we get started. I have one of these left. This is the last one. This is insert for the network logo. I sold the other one today. Finally sold it. So this is a genuine leather, 100% leather, handmade, hand tooled. Wasn't handmade, a cow made it, but this is don't have a cow. So if you want this, this is the last one. Please take this. $45 shipped. And I can ship it tomorrow and get out to you. Just
Take this insert, please.
take
You
this
sound
insert,
like
please.
Jackie Mason. Take my wife, please.
And the guy that bought the other one today suggested I paint this one gold. I'm not going to do that. But if you like this for the new Undisputed belt, you could try to paint it yourself. But I didn't want to because it's already got clear coat on it. But if you want to try your hand at it, go ahead. I have this last one. After this, they're all gone. So if you want this insert, hit me up during or after the show. And otherwise, it's going on. Sorry, I just drank too much carbonated water. I will put it on sales post tomorrow. So last chance. Get this insert. So anyway, let's get back to the comments. Mr. Ben Walker, Big Ben.
Hey,
Glad to have
Ben.
you join us tonight. He may have. Yeah, he may have.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of fitting that we showed the Backlund belt because that was the belt that Backlund
What's up,
had
Jason
before they gave him
Cortez?
the big green, which is the one that Andy has over his shoulder.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
This is one that, in honor of the Sheik, we have Andy showing off the big green.
Yep. So I'm going the wrong way. Never was good at this, but yeah,
Flip it upside down. There you
That's
go. You
beautiful.
got it.
It's beautiful.
yeah, I love this.
It looks marvelous.
Yeah, I think so.
How heavy do you think that is, Andy?
Oh, I'm gonna say maybe 15 pounds.
Yeah, that's the next one. Definitely the next belt.
Yeah, and the story was that supposedly after he won the title, or after he got that he tossed it in the garbage.
That's the rumor.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Iron Sheik getting into it with the Randy Savage impersonator was pretty funny too.
oh
Oh,
yeah,
the Beetlejuice one too. That was good, Nor.
I loved it when Iron Sheik was on
Oh,
the Stern
Jason?
show.
Yeah.
Oh boy, he used to get
Oh yeah.
crazy on there.
But that is a beautiful belt. It really is. If I had the room
you.
for it, I'd order one.
I mean,
Uh,
everything about it. It's one of my favorites.
And you want to tell everybody
I'll be-
who made that belt? If they
Yeah.
if they want like this,
It was made by Azam Hussein at Shazam Belts.
Shazam belts. So
Check him out.
I'll definitely be ordering mine in another 2 weeks.
it's got a black backing, doesn't it? Or is it green?
Yep.
Okay.
What was the
Okay.
original? Do you know? Does anybody know the backing of the original?
I have no idea.
I don't either. I'm gonna
Somebody
guess
knows?
black, but I don't know.
Maybe
They didn't do a
Black
lot of
Rock.
color backings back in the day, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
they didn't get real fancy with the backing back
No.
then.
No.
You know?
Or the fronts.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, that was funny. Kevin. That was fun.
Yep.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, that dark side of the ring episode with, I think it was Dark Side of the Ring. Was it the biography of Iron Sheik?
Oh yeah, that was
Oh,
pretty sad.
They were showing you him going through rock bottom.
Yeah.
The story about losing his daughter and everything. That was pretty sad, man.
It was. It was. One more thing I want to before we get too deep into this. If you're watching us on Facebook, be sure you click the StreamYard link and then click the link that allows your name to appear on the screen so that way we know who's watching the show. We can give you a shout out, say hello. If you choose not to do that, you can go over to YouTube and look up the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel and look up Spanning the Globe on that channel. And we're streaming live on there too. And you can comment to your heart's content. And if you're watching us on YouTube, that portion of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast out of Oklahoma City. Landon and Landon Bumgardner and Jake Keel. They did a wonderful job.
Thank you,
Check them out.
guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Podcast. They're on Apple Podcasts and on Linktree. So thank you for the partnership, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Definitely.
So the Iron Sheik. I remember the first time I saw the Iron Sheik was in the Georgia Territory back in 1981. I don't recall him ever wearing the short tights in the ring because they're on the television studio in the ring. But he always wore the pants that I always call them knickers because that's what they used to wear back in the Revolutionary War days. They call them knickers. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why point you can't see that. Yeah, those pants right there. Let me hold them up there because they went down to his knees. They called those knickers, Nickers, knickers, and they had the ornamental designs on them. And before every match on TV, he would take those Iranian clubs and swing them over the back of his head to show off how strong he was.
Yep.
And
I remember that.
the first person I ever saw challenge him on that because he always issued a challenge to everyone to try to do this exercise. You do this with it, And
Yeah.
Dick Murdoch took him up on it, and he couldn't do it as agile. He would take it to one, and they do the other one.
Yeah.
He did about 2 or 3, and you can see the Iron Sheik back behind him getting agitated. And after about the third one, he finally gave him a knee to the back and knocked him down and attacked him. So
I think Al Snow tried
I
it
heard Mark
too.
Henry.
They were 70
Henry
pounds
said he-
each. Wow.
Yeah, Mark Henry said he could lift them, no problem. But just doing that little thing that the Sheik did, he couldn't do it.
Yep.
So,
they were heavy. But the Iron Sheik actually, he wrestled as an amateur in the Olympics.
and didn't he help the United States Olympic team?
Yes,
I
he
think
was an
a
assistant coach of
the
this.
yeah. Yeah.
And I think he also coached at the University of Minnesota. I
Wow.
think. Yeah.
He was in the Olympics too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes,
something
he
like
wrestled
that.
for Iran in the Olympics. Yes.
Yeah.
But he was the first heel that I really hated when I didn't know about
Yeah.
kayfabe or anything. I hated him because he was, he was such
Yeah.
a great heel.
Yep.
Yeah, the Sheik was the original curl your toes guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
He
first
made a-
memory of the Sheik was 1983 with the match with Hogan.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I
loved
didn't
it when
see the match on TV. I saw it in the wrestling magazines.
Remember how he used to tap his boots like he was loading up the end of the boot?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody thought his boots were loaded. Remember?
Loaded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I did back then. I didn't know
Yeah.
any better.
I didn't either. I mean, back during the
Pan
days-
America Games, Olympics. Oh wow,
okay.
Greek-Roman wrestling.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, Greco-Roman. Yeah,
Wow.
and he didn't have the big handlebar mustache back then either.
He had the Kurt Angle hairdo, right? With the black hair.
And I think he was. Yeah, he beat me to it. He was a bodyguard for the leader for I think the Shah of Iran.
The Shah of Iran. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
And I think he came over here after the Shah got deposed. I think.
Yeah, when the Ayatollah was in charge.
But he was a very good heel. I mean, I can't ever see him being a baby face. But
He was a very good heel. I mean, I can't ever see him being a baby face.
I
What's
just
up,
said that.
Ben?
There's
I mean,
a
I'm
big
with,
one in there.
I'm with Mark. I really thought he was like a real bad guy. I
Well,
didn't
face
know.
I did
his,
too. I did
work.
too. Back then, we didn't know what we know now. That was a magical time. We didn't know any better.
But those clubs he would swing. That was a pretty good demonstration of strength.
Was there
But
was there a name of those clubs? Like a special name for them?
there was, but I can't remember what they were called.
Okay. Okay.
But those were the downfall of Bob Backlund, because Bob Backlund was trying to do that challenge, and the Sheik attacked him,
Yep.
weakened his back, where he was able to put
Mhm.
the camel clutch on him and take the title away from him. So
What's
Wow.
up, Scott?
Okay, you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
You're good to go, Ben. Welcome.
I had technical difficulties there. Sorry.
okay, that's all right.
It happens.
You can say that again.
Yeah,
I
he
did.
was one of those heels that just brought you into the story and
Persian
Well,
clubs.
that's-
That's
with
what
it.
Persian
Plus,
clubs.
everything that was going on with the Iran hostage situation, they couldn't ask for a better time for
Yeah.
him to be in there and the ultimate heel.
Well-
you know?
Well, back then, back in the territory days, they used current events to come up with the heels. Like we were in the Cold War with
Mhm.
Russia. You had Ivan Koloff. You had Nikita Koloff. You had who was the other guy saying the
Boris
the Russian
Zukov
national-
and AWA. And,
I'm trying to think of the guy that was actually Polish.
Ivan
Um,
Putski,
No, the big
Nikolai Volkov.
Nikolai Volkov. Yeah.
Nikolai Volkov. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's name is Ben.
That's another point. Him and the Iron Sheik and Volkov, they were a great tag team for years.
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
know?
They were. Yeah, I was thinking Nikolai Volkov, who I found out later was Polish, but
Remember when he used to come out and sing the national anthem?
Oh yeah,
yeah, he actually had a pretty good voice. He really did.
he wasn't bad.
No, he wasn't bad at all.
After a while, you learned the words to it.
You even started doing the salute with him.
Right?
Yeah. He did a better job with the Russian national anthem than Jacques Rougeau did with the Canadian national anthem.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, Canada!
Oh, that was so bad.
It was
Oh.
terrible.
Speaking of Canada, I feel sorry for everybody out there dealing with the fires and stuff.
Yeah, they're getting
Yeah.
smoked from
My
the-
northerner people
Did
too.
they? Not to change the subject, but did they ever say what's caused the wildfires?
No.
I haven't
I
heard
hadn't heard.
anything on that.
They never
Well-
know what causes those things. I'm usually in wildfire season, but it's been raining so much here that it in Canada this time.
Mhm.
So, yeah, hopefully everybody they're safe and they'll get past that soon
Yeah.
enough.
Definitely.
We here in Oklahoma, we got that same kind of deal, not to that extent, from some wildfires over in New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
and it blew it over here. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Bad
looks
deal.
like the zombie apocalypse is starting over there in New
yeah,
York.
reminds
and
me
New
of that
Jersey.
movie. It reminds me of that movie Vanilla Sky.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. They canceled or rescheduled the Yankees game yesterday. They
Yeah.
had a doubleheader today because it's so bad.
We just played that game. We just won. So
Okay.
they had a doubleheader with the White Sox today. So
Okay.
they already played game one. So must be
I'm watching
better.
the Oklahoma Florida State softball final tonight, and if Oklahoma wins, they wins the national championship for the third time in a row.
I got
There
the
you go.
cup on.
And,
I
and
got the
something
Stanley
else,
Cup on.
this coach for the Lady Sooners, if she wins it tonight, she'll have won the same number of national titles as all the football coaches combined at OU.
Wow.
Damn.
Johnny with his perfect timing.
Johnny
forest
spelled
fires.
Rich. Tommy. There's no T in Rich, Johnny.
I don't like to be rich.
You- That's supposed to have a B on it, not an R. Yeah, Richard, show off the cup. Show off the cup.
Yeah, let's see that cup.
Oh, jeez.
and tell them how
Okay.
you got it. Tell them how
Yes.
you got
Well, I came home yesterday after a bad week. I had a bad weekend, bad week. And we're sitting at dinner, and all of a sudden the doorbell rings. The UPS guy. So, wife turns to me and she says, "I think that's for you." I said, "Me? I didn't order nothing." So she goes get it. She comes with the box. She goes, "It's yours." So I open it. So I remember her. I went into the room one day and I came out. This was like a week or two ago. And she had my phone in her hand. She goes, "Oh, I thought somebody sent you a message. I wanted to see what it was." I said, "Okay, no worries." She goes, "Okay." She put it down. So I didn't think of it. So I opened up the box, and her and my son went halfsies, and they got me this Yeti cup. And lo and behold, they had the show logo inscribed onto it.
Nice.
That's very nice.
My favorite color, and the piece de resistance is they put my name on it.
They wanted to make sure you wouldn't sell it.
Mhm.
They just didn't want to make sure I knew what my name was. That's why
Right.
they put it
Yeah.
on the back.
Yeah.
'Cause if
But
you
I gotta
sell it
say,
2
it's a
weeks-
nice cup.
2 weeks.
That
bro.
is really
My
nice,
favorite
Richard.
cup. My favorite
Now-
color.
I want to say this while you got to hold that cup up again. My daughter Ashley did not make that cup, but she makes cups like that. Now they're not Yetis, but if you want a cup like that, you can contact Ashley Southern Designs on Facebook, and or you can contact me. I can give you the link to her Facebook page. You can order cups like that and have pretty much anything you want inscribed on it. So
Now, guys, I just want to tell you, it's not like I'm trying to promote the show or anything, but I
no, of
figured,
course not.
And you,
Collateral
yeah,
damage.
it's just something that's in my hand wherever I go somewhere.
Checks in the mail.
It'll
Check
Two
play.
weeks.
in the mail. By the
2 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
way. That's right.
I feel like I'm
Very
in
nice
Wayne's World.
Very nice cup.
When people try to sell brands, I don't know why, but my favorite gift, Father's Day, right then there.
Should we say what we said about that cup before the show? How to get people
Go
to
ahead.
quit drinking?
Go ahead. Oh no! Don't say that! Don't say that.
No, better not, better not.
That's
I want to.
before
I want to sing the
podcast.
jingle. I want to sing the jingle.
All right,
I'll
go ahead.
pass.
Say it. Say
All
it.
right.
Say it.
Okay, now I didn't make this up. I made up jingle, but it was brought up. I won't mention the names, Andy. Said that the best way to get people to quit drinking is put etch Gianni's face on the cup.
Oh man.
So I came up with this little jingle. The best part of sobering up is Gianni on your cup.
Oh,
Look at Ben. He's laughing.
spanning the other globe.
Ben's like, I can't
I
take you
might
guys
make a
anywhere.
T-shirt. I might have to dedicate a T-shirt for him. I need to make some
Yeah.
new designs. So
The other T-shirt.
right, the other T-shirt.
I just got the response I was expecting right there. I
That-
hate
Oh,
you.
Gianni,
right,
you love
that
it.
and only
Love it.
only Mark's T-shirt.
Only
Gotta
Mark
get
said,
that
oh,
too.
yeah,
The only Mark shirt.
yeah.
Gianni,
So,
you know we love you, man.
Come on, Gianni.
So the Iron Sheik went from Georgia. I don't think he held any titles there that I recall.
I don't
But,
think
he
so.
moved. he went from Georgia to the WWF, and not long after he entered the WWF, he ended up winning the title from Bob Backlund.
From Bob Backlund. Yep. Sure
Held the
did.
title for about 30 days,
Roughly, yeah. About a
somewhere
month.
around in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gets Gianni off the hook.
What's up,
so
Tyler?
less than a month later, Hulk Hogan, of course, comes in and just it's a squash match.
The beginning of wrestling history right there.
The leg drop
Hulkamania.
heard round the world, yes. And the Iron Sheik, as much as he goes after Hogan, I'm not sure how much that's kayfabe, but as much as he goes after Hogan, he was part of history at that match. On the wrong
yeah,
side of it,
definitely.
he was on the losing side of it, but hey, he was part of a history-making match.
Right. He's
That
gotta
match
be
will
the-
always be remembered.
He's got to be the most important transitional champion of all time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, was there ever a more important heel on any given night than that night with Hulk
I
Hogan?
don't know.
Well, who better to pin the Iron Sheik than Hulk Hogan?
Yeah. Now he didn't let Hogan just come in the ring. He attacked him and tried to get the upper hand, and he had the upper hand for about 2 minutes, and then Hogan hulked up, and the rest is history.
Mm-hmm.
He had him in a camel clutch for a few minutes,
That's
Yeah.
right, he did. Yeah.
and
He
then
did.
Hogan backed him into the corner.
Oh, so it's the Iron Sheik's fault.
Yeah,
Got to blame it on somebody.
right.
But I hated his guts as a heel, which
I did too.
means he did his job perfectly.
Yeah.
But as we got to know him in later years after he retired, of course, he became quite a comical character. He's still funny, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, his tweets are not synonymous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was great on the Stern Show. He was hilarious.
His
Oh,
Howard Stern visits.
Ben got a
Mhm.
phone call. He'll be
Nope.
back.
Okay.
Get a phone call.
Yeah, I hated his guts. I hated
yeah.
his guts.
But that means he was a good heel.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, like you
Doing
guys said, he was doing his job. Look
Yeah.
at Nikita
That's their
Koloff,
job.
and they did the same thing. But nobody did it like Sheik could do. He took the heel to another level.
And
But
I
you know-
heard stories. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mark.
Oh, go ahead. No, it's all right.
No, I was just gonna say I've heard you've heard stories like this about a lot of other heels, but I heard that he was just the nicest, most loving guy. I mean, the exact opposite of the Iron Sheik in real life.
Yeah.
Just a great guy. And
Very happy, fun-loving.
Yeah.
But
just a
you know,
sweet-
he might have lost the heavyweight championship, but it wasn't long after that he ended up winning the world tag titles
yeah,
with
at
with
WrestleMania
Nikolai Volkov.
1.
Yes.
They beat
Yep.
Wyndham and Rotundo. He was Rotundo back then, but Wyndham and Rotundo, they beat them back then.
So he held 2 titles in WWF.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 top titles, the tags and the singles heavyweight championship.
Looking back, it would have been nice if he would have had an Intercontinental title run. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
But
But you know, if any of you watched the Dark Side of the Ring, the Sheik episode, yeah, he did love America as much as he
he did.
kayfabe hated it. He really loved the country. He had a really tragic story. His daughter, one of his daughters, was murdered by
Her
someone she
boyfriend.
was dating. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it just drove him off the deep end, and he ended up getting into some substance abuse to cope with the pain. And as a father, and I think I can speak for Andy here too, there's just no worse nightmare than have your child murdered by somebody else.
Yeah.
Now,
Have
now,
anything
guys,
happen to your kids? There's
was it his youngest or was it what is it?
his
his
oldest.
I don't
eldest?
remember.
It was his oldest
Remember.
daughter.
Oldest
Okay.
daughter, okay.
It just breaks your heart to hear about it.
And then,
So,
especially listening to him going into these different places to get drugs.
Yeah.
The one time he was mic'd up and you can hear everything.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was still mic'd up and he went into our drug house to get some crack. And he had passed out for a little bit.
Oh wow.
Well, what about when him and Hacksaw Jim Duggan got pulled over and big news about those two being together?
With the weed,
Didn't
right?
Did they get Hacksaw fired?
Well, no, Hacksaw, he didn't get fired, but he got in more trouble than Iron Sheik did from Vince. Vince was livid about it.
He lost the title shot.
Is that
I
okay?
think Hacksaw did. He could have been
Okay.
an intercontinental champion,
Okay,
I think, or
Okay.
something like that.
that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
But Vince was mad as hell.
Well, because at that time they wanted it to be so believable,
Kayfabe.
America versus
Kayfabe. Yeah.
Iron Sheik.
And then
Yeah.
not only are they in the car getting busted, but they're in the car traveling together. People are like,
Yep.
huh? What's going on here?
That's
So,
kayfabe, baby.
I don't think I've broken up yet tonight, guys. I'm
No, you
trying
sound
out a
great,
different
Mark.
internet.
I don't want to jinx you, but no, you sound great.
Okay, well, I'm using a hotspot just for the show. So my
Hey, don't
internet still
advertise that.
sucks.
You're using your hotspot. I don't want to hear that.
Just wait till the
Yeah,
gathering.
check it.
Anyways,
Yeah, check out my. This is my hotspot, guys. See it? See it? Take a look. Well, close up.
there'll be lots of active hotspots at the gathering.
Oh yeah. I heard one night though.
One night in.
Yeah, one night in. Yeah.
Gianni knows.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, Vince was upset about the breaking the kayfabe.
Which
Yeah.
is ironic. Which is ironic now.
Yeah.
Because
Well, he was the one that
he
when the
killed
Bret
kayfabe.
when the screw job happened, Vince goes on TV right afterwards and pretty much talks, how it was everything, wrestling is playing this way, playing that way, and
But he single-handedly destroyed kayfabe.
yep, he sure did.
Yep.
Good evening, Facebook user.
Good evening.
You might want to click on the StreamYard link so your name will show up on the screen so we can say hello properly.
What's up,
Or-
Brandon?
or go on
Brandon
YouTube.
Okay. Okay. What else about the Sheik? He loved the F word. Absolutely
Oh,
loved.
yeah.
the
Oh,
F
that was his favorite word.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that and jabroni.
Yeah. Jabroni.
Jabroni.
Jabroni, yeah.
The jabroni.
His tweets are legendary. I went back and joined his followed his Twitter account and read some of the tweets. They're hilarious. They're
No worries,
hilarious.
Brandon. We just want to give you credit for your comment.
Yeah, we
Yep.
want. Yeah, we'll say
You're
hello to
good.
you properly.
You're good.
Oh, you broke the rules. You're out.
My favorite thing about the Sheik, he always used to have to end it with "Hak Tui,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
spit.
Yeah.
America, Hak Tui."
Didn't he sing the Iranian national anthem too?
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah,
once
terribly.
or twice.
Terribly.
Yeah,
Then
he
remember
relied
when,
on Nikolai to sing the Russian
back
national.
back in the day when WWF did the album
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they were all singing the song together,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and he did his part in the song. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hak Tui.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
Land of a Thousand Dances.
There you go.
Yep. I remember the video.
Yep.
The Rock made a Vicks.
No.
What?
I think he meant Vice. I think he meant Vice.
Oh,
I don't
The
know.
Vice Clamp.
But if you haven't seen the Iron Sheik episode of the Dark Side of the Ring, you owe it to yourself to go back and watch it. I think it's on YouTube now, isn't it?
it should be.
Was it Dark Side of the Ring or was it
I think it was either biography
It was
or
biography.
Dark Side of the Ring.
it was biography,
can't
I'm
remember.
pretty sure.
Okay, it
Okay.
could be.
Giving the sheep.
If you haven't seen it, you owe it yourself to watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Iron Sheik. How old was he when he passed away?
81.
81 years old.
Yep.
He was in a wheelchair the last few years. I know that.
Oh, was he? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty bad shape. I don't know what he died of. I don't think they ever released the cause of death. But
They haven't
it's
said.
Still,
It was just yesterday, but I haven't heard anything if they did.
yeah, it's still tragic.
Broken heart, man. Broken heart.
It's sad because that's our, well, at least mine and Andy's. I can't speak for the rest of the viewers, but that's our childhood. It's slowly
Mhm.
dying off one at a time.
Did
Yeah.
you guys see his wife in that episode?
No,
She was more American than anybody I know.
and she stuck with him through everything.
Yes,
Yes.
everything.
47 years she was with him through everything. He, God bless her.
Yeah.
I mean, to deal with all that and losing a daughter, I can't even imagine.
Well, considering substance abuse, yes, it is amazing. 'Cause
Well,
I
never
think
mind
he
all
could-
the
could've
abuse
OD'd.
he took to his body all those years, like all the wrestlers.
But when they weren't calling him Sheik, they called him by one of his names, Khosrow. They called him Khos. I know Michael Hayes called him Khosrow.
Cosgrove, yep.
Yeah. When
And
they
every time I heard that, I always thought of Cosmo Kramer from Seinfeld.
I enjoyed when they
Kramer.
on the Rocks TV show,
Young Rock.
Young
Young
Rock, yeah,
Rock.
they had the Sheik on there, and he was as can be on there. His character was.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw somebody posted something today. It was a clip from the Howard Stern show where he was sitting there talking to Howard Stern. Oh, you did that.
It was
Okay. Oh,
me.
you sent that to us. You sent that to us.
Yeah.
And some clown got on the phone and called into the show doing
You say he was
not a
Macho,
very
Macho
good
Man.
yeah, wasn't doing a very good impression
Yeah,
of him, but
that was
he
good.
said something about your wife sleeps with other men because she can't get satisfied by you. And he went off on the guy.
He was
That was
talking about his
hilarious.
10 inches over and over and over.
Just
Exactly,
the
yeah.
accent when we was getting mad.
Yeah, he
There
started
he
to
is,
unbutton
hey,
his
Brandon.
pants. He started to
Great
unbutton his
show,
pants.
Brandon.
Yep. I haven't seen it. I need to watch it.
Yeah. Well, you can go back on, and you can watch the reruns on YouTube TV. They save everything. It's
Okay.
on there.
I like
But,
I like all the biographies coming out on A&E. I like the Dark Side of the Ring stuff that
Mhm.
we've never seen or heard of before, or stuff that we just haven't heard before. You know, growing up as kids.
Yeah. We couldn't, the only information we could get as kids is the magazines. That's it.
Magazines and videos,
No
videotape
inter-
trades
yeah,
as we got older.
There was no internet, and a lot of the stuff they put in the magazines was, story, BS, but that's all we had,
Kayfabe stories.
Yep.
you know?
I mean, me and Phil, we used to do tape trading. We had people that lived up north, down south, and we'd send them our tapes, and they would send them their tapes. That's how we swapped around and watched, the NWA, AWA,
You did whatever you could back
and
then.
all that.
I'm not sure I know about this fight between him and the Warrior. You guys know anything about that?
No,
This was backstage. This wasn't out in the front, right, Gianni?
I would assume so.
Yeah, because there was nothing in the ring that I remember.
Yeah, I think they might have had a backstage fight.
Okay. I think he's pretty scrappy. I mean, he had the bulk. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't have the abs, but he had the pretty good upper body.
He was
strength
always
to do
in
this-
shape.
Yeah.
Sheik was
Well,
always
to
in
do those clubs, you'd have to be.
Yeah. Sheik, he was
Oh,
always
it's a
in-
Comic-Con. Oh, at a Comic-Con. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know about that.
Tell us about. You have to tell us about that after the show later.
There is a video out there.
Um,
I think I remember.
there may be.
But you think about who didn't the Warrior piss off? I mean, there's always stories about him. I mean,
Yeah. No, I wouldn't either.
no,
Nope.
no, I wouldn't either.
He had the killer mustache though.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did. Sure did.
he had the handlebar mustache.
Yep.
Okay, this must be what it was about. He walked up on Warrior during some Comic-Con.
Okay.
WCCW never was WCW. Those are two separate companies. And WCCW was part of the NWA until they became their own franchise.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
So yeah, the Iron Sheik dead at the age of 81 of causes yet to be released.
You guys remember when Sheik and Slaughter tagged up?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And then
yes.
when him and Slaughter were fighting, they had some good matches too.
Or do you remember when Slaughter turned face? Sheik was in the ring, I think, and they started playing his music, and Slaughter came out and confronted him. It was the beginning of his face run for the first time in his career as Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, sad to see these legends die, even if they're heels. I mean, that was their job was to be a heel or a baby face.
Yeah, it's never easy.
Well, because
when-
they pulled this in. They pulled this into the storyline.
yeah.
I've seen this question asked a lot recently, and they were asking, who in their entire career was never a baby face, and who in their entire career has never been a heel. I think Ricky Steamboat's got the
Never-
baby
Steamboat's
face
never been a
part,
heel.
and I would say the Iron Sheik has never been a babyface. Ever.
Not that I know of.
I don't think he's ever turned. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't
Not
think he
know of.
ever turned.
It's kind of hard to turn somebody like that when he's from a country that hates the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Gianni's got a good point there. I was going to mention that too. His manager, man, he treated that kid like a piece of crap.
Hmm.
Because that was on the biography as well.
Was that when he was doing his drug binge, or was he just like that to him?
Yeah, where he was wheeling him around in the wheelchair and everything. He was bringing him to the
okay.
different crack houses and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Get drugs.
I can't see that now.
Didn't know about that.
But from what I understand, as hated as he was as a heel, he was just as nicest guy to be around.
But the thing
When he
I
wasn't
did
being-
see
when
in
he
the
wasn't using
biography, he was a true family man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was a true family man. He was all about his family.
Yes, we talked about that earlier in the show. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's up, Jason Davis?
Hey, Jason.
I think he also taught college wrestling, didn't he? Didn't he coach college wrestling in Minnesota?
I believe he did. I'm not
He
positive.
talked about that in his Hall of Fame speech.
Hmm.
So
When he
think
called Kurt Angle the real wrestler. He's
Yes.
the real wrestler.
I watched that speech last night. Somebody posted it, and I watched it last night.
Yeah. He was hyped, man.
Sheik and Andre didn't get along.
No, not at
No,
all.
Andre the Giant hated him.
Huh.
Mm. And if you were hated by Andre, good luck.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
There was no-
hated.
there was no moving
Sheik
him.
even said that Andre hated him.
That was a big Frenchman.
The biggest of all.
But he
Yeah, he
talked
was.
about how Andre wasn't,
Mhm.
excuse my language, was an asshole to fans. Said that Andre he would say that Andre was a baby's face and wouldn't sign autographs or wouldn't interact with the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he started out as a babyface. Okay. Well, the Iranian foreigner gimmick was just a no brainer. So
I think when he started out too, he was going by his real name.
Yeah,
Khosrow.
yeah, because then he had the Kurt Angle hairdo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When Kurt Angle first came out, he had that almost like a flat top.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in the Olympics too, wasn't he?
Believe
Did we
so.
mention that? Yeah,
believe
he was
so.
in the, he was
He
in the
is either
Olympics.
the Olympics or the Pan American Games. He was as Jason
Pan
said, he was
American
Olympic.
Games. That's right.
He was an
That's right.
Olympic level wrestler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean Pan American Games and Olympics are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Just
It's
one is in
international
1 year.
competition.
Yeah, one is in
International
1
competition.
year, one is in the other year, alternating between the two.
Kind of like the Summer Winter Olympics. So yeah, it's sad to see a legend pass away, even though you hated him. I mean, we hated him because that's what he was paid to do, make us hate him.
Yeah.
Too bad we don't have any of his promos.
But given what happened to his daughter, I mean, it's just really sad that his health declined and all that. So, but
Yeah.
On behalf of Spanning the Globe, our hearts, our prayers go out to the family of the Iron Sheik, wife,
Definitely.
and his surviving
Definitely.
daughters.
Mm-hmm. God bless.
So, I want to take this opportunity before we move on to the next topic. Last week we talked about Giovanni Guido Tanako.
Sarducci.
Sorry, yeah,
The third.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Why does it
And,
sound like a porn name? I'm sorry.
it does, doesn't it?
If that's his real name.
Sounds like an exotic dancer's name.
Anyway, we had a lot of fun at his expense last week. Now, I do know that I heard that Gary Sutton invited him to come on live with him and do, I guess, a debate or confront him or whatever. And I think he decided he was going to pass on that. So I'm going to take this opportunity to extend an invitation to Mr. Tanako to come on the show. I know we said some derogatory things about you, and based on what I've heard, they were kind of deserved. But you are more than welcome to come on the show. Reach out to me. I don't have you blocked. You can come on the show next week, and we can have a talk. We can ask you some questions if you prefer to answer those questions, just to kind of clear the air. If you want to clear your name, the invitation extends beyond next week. If you want to get in touch with me, we can talk about it. You've taken a lot of heat in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and I just can't even imagine it, taking that kind of heat. I would want to clear my name if it was me. So he goes live in a group that's members only. You can't go in his group and watch it unless you're a member. So come out of the dark and come out in the public and talk about this. Let's see what evidence you have on some of these people you've accused of scamming, and I'd like to hear your side of the story as to what caused you to file PayPal claims on belts you hadn't received yet, and leave somebody else stuck with the tab on that deal. So,
literally come out of the dark.
Giovanni Guido Tanaka, you are more than welcome to come on the show, and let's talk about it. And that's enough of that. Ring roast.
Yeah,
I think we talked about that doc on his lap. Isn't that the one that we talked about earlier?
I gotta see that one. I think that was the one where they roast him.
Members only jacket. I had actually had one of those.
Gianni, you got one of those, don't you?
I know he's got a good towel.
I had a members only jacket, but I never got invited to a meeting.
Me neither. I had the jacket too, but I never got invited.
Actually, I did not have the jacket. I had a knockoff of the jacket.
Yeah, mine was a knockoff too.
You had a bootleg?
Yeah,
I had
bootleg.
I had a members only boot.
I was a bootlegging bastard. Sorry, man.
We had the Kmart
one
version.
I know.
Kmart version.
I know. I had to give you a hard time. I have a belt in mind for next week. It's supposedly in transit right now. I purchased it today. The strap is in bad shape, but I'm going to make it belt of the week next week. And you might want to see this one. It's not an extraordinary belt, but the plates look like they're really nice shape. And I kind of want to see if this was legit or not, because he was selling it for a pretty decent price. And so I took a chance on it, paid goods and services, and it shipped out today. I got a tracking number, so should be here Monday. So by the time we air this show next week, I should have it. And if it's the way he says it is, I'm going to make it belt of the week and talk about what I'm going to do to rehab this belt.
Sounds good.
I should be getting mine within the next week or two.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, we're not going to do that.
The battle of the G-men.
Yeah. That won't go well.
No.
That's a hard pass.
I will not be able to maintain control. I got to be able to maintain.
But thanks anyway.
Yeah, thanks for the offering. I don't have any belts coming except for that one. It should be here Monday. Richard's got one coming, don't you?
Yep, I have a CNC Ultimate Warrior yellow strap IC coming.
Nice.
I believe it's 5 millimeters.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Are you just kidding, Gianni?
Just kidding.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And we were kidding with that guy earlier that commented he was going to come back because he was a Facebook user. I said, no, you're out. On that topic, I booted a baker out of my group a couple weeks ago for posting a belt for sale after I kicked him out once before for doing that. And he said he wouldn't do it anymore, so I let him back in the group. And I won't name the maker, but he posted the belt for sale, and I booted him out again. He got into it with somebody else over some issues, and I kind of chimed in on the middle of that. I normally try to stay out of controversy and drama, but I kind of was taking the buyer's side of the deal, and come to find out the maker made it good. And he asked me if he could come back in the group, and I said, no, you broke a rule. He said, well, I gave that guy, I worked it out with that guy. I said, it had nothing to do with that. You broke a rule in my group. He said, I promise I won't do it again. I said, well, you promised you wouldn't do it again the last time.
That's why the rules are there for people.
That's right. If I let him in after booting him twice, I have to let everybody else in, and I can't do that. I might as well get rid of the rule. And there's no law and order at all. So I told him that the conversation was over, and he went to okay. So
great comeback.
What else could he say?
Right.
He got me told.
Can I touch on that situation too?
Yes, please.
here we go again using the word scammer out of context. It was just a situation where it was just a communication issue.
Mhm.
But the word scammer got thrown out there again. We got to be careful when we use that word.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Absolutely.
being used in the wrong context, in the wrong. They're misusing the word, the definition of the word. What I'm
We did
probably
some-
going to start doing
good
every
people's
week,
names.
Yeah.
every week
Yeah.
in CBB, and I'm gonna make a post with the word scam or scammer and put the dictionary meaning in there, because too many people are misusing that word again, and that's that situation with that maker.
Mm-hmm.
He got
Yeah.
called a scammer. Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't a case of that, and the person had to go back and retract what he said. But when you use that word, the damage is already being done when you try to throw that label on someone.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Now,
that's
although-
just with anybody.
Although I have to say, in that person's defense, the maker was being a little. Well, he
kinda
made some
sketchy.
promises he didn't follow up with.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't follow through with. So,
But
but it
all of
was
us
it
that's-
was a breakdown in communication. But there were some promises made that weren't
all of us that's been
realized.
in the hobby, and this guy was a newer buyer. He's new.
Yeah.
Maybe should have asked around a little bit, looked around a
Yeah.
little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
exactly, Platinum.
These disputes come down to what I call three categories. You have your scammers, you have your thieves, and you have miscommunication.
Mm-hmm.
A thief is not a scammer. A thief just steals something. A scammer has an ongoing scheme. It's an
Mhm.
ongoing thing. A thief will just it's a one or two time thing, but a scammer is that's their normal everyday thing. So
So yeah, it's just we got to be careful using that label. Once again, we're bringing this up again. I'm bringing this up again. It's to the point. It kind of it angers me when I see somebody throw that label out,
Mm-hmm.
and then it works out like this situation worked out.
Yeah.
We got to be careful on how we label people, or how we try to make people be perceived, because it may not be what is actually what's going on.
Yep.
And most of us that run groups, we try to make sure that we are doing our due diligence, our proper investigating
Mhm.
when somebody's called out on something, instead of just going off of hearsay like some other groups do.
who's Taneko?
Who's Tanakos? Is that the taco maker?
Taneko's.
Tanako Tacos?
Yeah.
Taco Bell?
I had thought in my brain till that comment popped up and I lost it.
Is that a Baja Blast
Oh.
then?
I know what it was. Instead of throwing your word scammer, I've seen some posts where people have said, buyer beware. There's nothing wrong with that. Buyer beware. This was my experience. Just watch out for this guy. This is what happened to me. Now, that's not calling somebody a thief or a scammer. It's just saying, hey, something
careful.
may not be right about this deal.
Yeah.
So,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Like Ben said, don't use the word scammer unless you have proof.
he might have tried to spell the talk. I don't know.
Yeah, I tell people when they go for a reference check on certain people, I'm like, buyer beware.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah.
not been proven a scammer, but some suspicious, type of,
Yeah.
exchanges and everything, and I probably would avoid them. You
Mhm.
gotta go. Sometimes you gotta go what your mind and your heart is telling you. Your gut
Definitely.
feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the guy I dealt with today on this other belt is apparently fairly new to the hobby too, because I had to kind of walk him through the process. That's all I'll say about that.
And don't be afraid to ask somebody for help, man. I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't
Yeah.
know, then you don't know.
Yep.
I mean, Mark, you practically
Yeah.
had to drive him to the post office,
But- right.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Mark had the tracking number before that guy did.
Yeah.
Well, I had a tracking number before he had payment, so
Right. Well, there you go.
that's Don't learn from this guy's mistake. Never, ever, ever ship the property before you get payment.
Yeah.
Ever. Don't do that.
I don't care how trusting you are. Don't do it.
And always use
Michael.
goods and
It's
services.
happened to me, fellas. It's happened to me.
Yeah.
All right. I did a trade a few years ago and got screwed out of a belt.
The guy was going to ship it to me. He said, I'll go ahead and ship it to you. So don't ship it till I pay you. So,
Yeah. Just wait for your money, please.
yeah. Bottom of the fourth, no score yet, Michael. OU had bases loaded and they didn't make it. So anyway, this will be the 7th national championship for OU if they pull this off, and this softball coach alone will have the same number of national championships as all of the OU football coaches combined.
Wow.
Nice.
Impressive.
7 national championships. Yeah, this will be the 3rd in a row if they win this one. They're up 1 game to none. Best of 3.
Yeah, my
So
TV's on
anyway.
that side.
Huh?
What'd you say?
TV's on that side.
Well, Mark
I'm
was
not
looking up,
confused.
so I went like this, like, hey, okay, yeah. Well, we're
Andy's
good.
going.
There's my TV right there.
Oh, there you go.
It's up on the wall. 42-inch TV, I think, in the bedroom. So,
Nice.
Anyway, yeah.
Anything interesting gone on in wrestling this week, guys?
We got a new undisputed heavyweight championship, which we got 4 minutes till the second hour. Let's save it for the second hour. But we have that one. They're also going to release, rumored to be releasing 2 more belts for the women. A world title, just like the one that Seth Rollins has, and an undisputed for the women. And they're going to be the same belt, but they're going to be smaller and on white straps.
Just like they are now. Wow, could you imagine that?
Yeah, 53 wins in a row if they win tonight. Oh, 1-0 Florida State. Home run, solo home run. Doggone it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that
that
one.
was pretty good. That was pretty
Forward to seeing
good.
that one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I let him build up. I got a DVR, so I let him build up before I start watching them. I watched the A&E biographies today. I watched the China one, and I watched.
Okay, are we gonna discuss the new belt after the 9 o'clock hour, Mark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I'll save my.
I got-
after that.
I got a video opinion of the new belt.
Okay.
And I did watch the Kane one also today. That was pretty good.
Did you?
You know, Mark Jacobs actually went to Vince and told him he was going to run for governor, and Vince says, yes, I think that's a great idea. He said, it was like I was going to my father, he said.
Get his
But Vince
blessing.
said, yeah, go
They're
with it.
from what I understand, they're very happy with him in Tennessee. He's doing a
Well,
great
yeah,
job.
he told Vince, he said, I think I want to run for governor. And Vince said,
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
But of course, you know, Mark Calloway was
Johnny.
100% behind him.
yeah. That's his kayfabe brother.
Just to see all the gimmicks he went through. Remember, he was the fake Diesel.
Yeah.
He was Isaac Yankem when he got to WWE.
Yeah.
But then
Sure
he was in Smoky Mountain. He was the Unabomber.
Unabomber?
Yeah.
I didn't
And
know
then Charity King Lawler brought him over as Isaac Yankem to go against Bret Hart. Remember?
I remember Isaac Yankem. I didn't realize it was Kane.
Yeah, such a bad
Yep.
gimmick. Oh, it was
Glenn
terrible.
Yep.
Jacobs. Sorry.
It bombed.
They even
It
went back
bombed
and made an
terribly.
action figure of Isaac Yankem. It's
You know how much that thing probably goes for now?
probably a lot.
Yeah.
Probably a lot.
And they were
Let's
talking
go
about
ahead,
how they wanted to remove the mask, and he was against it. But him and Vince, no, he was for it, and Vince was for it, but everybody else said it was going to be a bad idea.
Hmm.
Well, let's move on to hour number 2. We can talk about these belts and a couple other things. Yeah, we know, Gianni. We know.
I'm sorry, Mark. I mean,
I wasn't-
Gianni.
I wasn't gonna bring that up, but Gianni just kept on insisting that you realize. the error of
Okay,
your
okay.
way. You said it
Well,
wrong. You said it wrong. You said it wrong.
We're old, Gianni. Sometimes we don't remember things like you. Okay.
Johnny, I just have 2 words for you.
Cease and desist! Cease and desist!
The look
Well,
on
3
your
words,
face,
but
the look on your face when you were doing that is almost even funnier than what you're saying. It's just
I was pissed off when I did that
Cease and
video.
desist! Cease and desist!
Oh, I was mad when I did that video.
just a little.
Yeah. So I calmed down a few months later and I did this one.
Cease and desist. Cease and desist.
So when people were telling you were wrong, what did you tell them you were? What did you tell them it was?
Well, I'm gonna say that video for something else. I'll say that video for something. I like the way you think though.
Gianni.
So let's talk about the new belt. I'll cue it up here in a second. So let's talk about the new belt. It was very uneventful, and I kind of saw this coming as soon as Triple H pulled the towel or whatever off top of it. I'm like, that's the same damn belt they got. Just got different color. Yeah. I mean, I looked at that belt. This is my first thought.
Bullshit! A bullshit! A bullshit! A bullshit!
Tell us how you really felt.
A bullshit?
Vince was telling us, Triple H was telling us it was going to be a belt, a good new belt, but it was just bullshit.
But you know, as much as a lot of people hated that belt, a lot of people are just doing this.
Somebody take the damn money.
Mhm.
They're buying this belt.
Yeah,
I just don't understand.
People are
It
buying it. Hey,
it's
Yeah.
cookie cutter once again. It's ugly as hell. I'm sorry, don't mean to
You know
cut.
what they
It's
did?
ugly. It is
It
ugly.
is.
they changed the lipstick on a pig. It's still
Yeah,
the same
they did.
pig.
They changed the band.
Right. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig.
They
It's still
changed
a
the
pig.
backing of the W behind the W. What else is different about the belt? It has base
Painted
plates,
gold.
from what I
Right.
Buy
heard.
this and paint it gold.
And it
No,
says
on the bottom it
undisputed
says
champion on the
undisputed.
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big.
Somebody went
But
to the
you can
craft
order
store.
you can order a new banner for that.
Yeah, and they bought the backing for it. You can order a new banner.
Mhm.
The only
Yeah.
thing they really did was the base plates, the stones, and the
The
piece of
onyx
leather
stones.
behind.
The onyx stones look terrible on that. Terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad enough that they stayed with the cookie cutter, but then they put the onyx stones. It just dresses down. It doesn't look appealing at all in my book.
Right.
And I didn't notice it first, but
have
supposedly
to
the
see it.
tooling, there's no tooling around the edge of the strap.
I'd have to see that, Jay. A lot of people were saying the weight is different
Well, it's got base
on the
plates it.
shop. Yeah, on the shop compared to the other ones.
Pretty much, Gianni.
Yeah, it's just kind of like
Right?
spin the wheel. Let's see what colors we can change it to.
It's like Pokemon.
Right.
Which color can you catch?
It's a dumpster fire in my book.
Nor we want you on the show
Well,
next
you
week.
look at it, how many different, versions of that cookie cutter style they've used. They've used it for that
Yeah, the Braun Strowman belt that he's
Yeah,
had
there
the
you go.
longest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Snoop Dogg,
Yep.
UK.
By the way, yeah.
It's all
And-
it's
and
all
didn't they
the
make
same
one for-
patterns.
Didn't they make one for Connor's Cure too?
Yep. Connor's Cure.
NXT,
And
NXT, they
and
had
the breast cancer.
yep,
I mean,
breast
all
cancer
that-
awareness.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, speaking of Braun Strowman, he is in his 1800 days now of being the greatest Royal Rumble champion.
Right.
And I also
I
heard
also
he's going to be out for a year because he had neck surgery, like I did. He had fusion done.
Yeah.
He's been about a
yeah, they
year.
were
right.
saying his leg is paralyzed. His one leg.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I heard that.
didn't
I don't
that.
know if
I
it's
just heard he
true
had
or
the
not.
fusion surgery in his neck and out for at least a
I mean,
year. So
His
Yeah,
girlfriend.
they said his one leg is paralyzed.
His
Hopefully it's the middle
girlfriend's
one.
strong enough, or his wife's strong enough to carry him around. So
yeah, she's a
he's
big
Right.
girl. Yeah, big girl. Oh
He
my!
can carry me around.
I'm
Look how
surprised
Redmark's
he came
turning.
off the road to take
Sorry,
care of
I
him.
said something that got myself tickled.
Oh, jeez.
Uh oh.
So I hope it wasn't the middle leg.
Yep.
Oh,
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
Mark. Oh.
Thank you,
That-
Put 'em
Until
boom.
Friday.
Ladies
That
and gentlemen,
belt.
he's here all night.
Yeah. That was terrible.
He's talking about that belt.
Middle
Oh.
leg, Mark.
Solo home run. OU tied it up. All right. Nice. But yeah, the belt. There's no
Oh, the eco-friendly
originality.
belt. Yep, the eco-friendly belt. We forgot that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You
very
know,
easy.
now, you know, people have been asking me to help them find that belt.
I don't know
I'm
why.
like, didn't nobody want it when it was on sale?
Mm-hmm.
Let me save some trouble. Go buy some burlap, wrap your belt in it.
Right.
Go on
There you
eBay. Go on eBay. You'll find it.
No, there was hardly any on eBay.
No,
All the ones
Look
on
here.
eBay were 2 weeks, bro.
2 weeks,
2 weeks,
bro.
bro.
I remember the makers trying to make that belt. They
Mhm.
couldn't find the blue rocks.
Yes.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh, that'd be great to
I
have you on.
We're gonna have
Nora.
Nora on the show next week. Yes.
Sounds great
So
to me.
Great.
you guys want to tune in next week? We're
Nice.
finally gonna have Nora on the show.
Definitely, that'll
Yeah.
be the great. That'll be the great one right there.
Yep.
Okay, We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. And start picking out some belts you want to bring on the show with you.
Nora's
Let's
been
see
a
your belts.
viewer since the beginning. Thank you, Nora.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you, Nora, man. Thank you
From
for
around the
tuning in.
world.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The only thing
We
I
have
got tonight is Sheiky Baby.
We have spanned the globe and found Nora.
We sure did.
But I want to know, Nora, did we broaden your mind?
Or did Johnny scare you away for a little while?
I think Richard shaped the mind of his children with those toys he's brought on. So
Hey, I've
you
been
go.
trying to do something like that.
shaping the
Uh-huh.
minds. That's what we do here at Spanning the Globe. No need to put them in front of the Nintendo or Sega Genesis. Put them in front of the
Mm-hmm.
computer screen on Thursday night. They will learn. Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to see some of our frequent viewers come on the show sometime.
Yeah, we've
great.
had a few on in the past. So, yeah, always welcome. I mean, you know.
And I gotta say, guys, before we go on, Scott has been doing awesome with the pictures and stuff. I'd like to see more of our viewers, more of our members do stuff with the belts, the T-shirts, the figures.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome to see how many people are into it now.
Johnny.
We've seen you in jail cell, Johnny. We know. We know better. Somebody was all in on that deal.
One night in. Never mind.
No, don't.
Oh, 2-1 OU.
All
Top of
right.
the fifth.
Oh,
No
me.
outs. Wow. Back-to-back home runs.
Man, look at Ben.
Cut it out.
Oh,
I
Oh,
forgot
boy.
to mention we're at the top of the second hour. I just want to remind everybody this show is sponsored by Mark Leather Championship at Leathering and by Unique Championship Belts. So there you have it. And if you're watching this podcast on Facebook, please be sure to click the StreamYard link so your name shows up on the screen. So we put your comment up. We know who we're talking to. It may be somebody we know, maybe somebody we might want to get to know, somebody we might want to ban from the show. We just don't know. I don't know.
You just never know.
You just never know.
That's just it.
Could
You
be
never know.
anybody. Could be a famous celebrity. We don't know. But if you don't want to do that, you can go over to YouTube and go to the Wild World of Belts YouTube channel and click on that and search for the current show. It's live right now, Spanning the Globe. This is episode 22. And if you're watching us on YouTube, we thank you for that. That part of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast. It's Landon Bumgarner and Jake Keel. They do a wonderful job. If you'll check them out on Apple Podcasts and on Linktree. And so there's
Yes.
that. If you're not too busy digging for your documentation in your storage. So anyway, by the way, this is Landon and Jake right here. They're both new fathers this last 12 months. Jake's got a new beautiful baby daughter, and Landon his wife just had a beautiful young son. So, or handsome young son, not beautiful, handsome.
AKA Kenza Keel.
Kinzer Keel and Mr. Wrestling. Yeah, we did get Landon on here. We've had Jake on here. We need to get Landon on here sometime.
Why is
definitely.
Why is he called Kinzer?
He told me and I forgot.
Oh, okay.
He told me I forgot.
You know me, I'm bad with things.
He's a kayfabe manager in professional wrestling here in Oklahoma, and that's the name he uses is Kinzer Keel.
He's definitely got a killer sneaker game going.
Yeah.
And the shirts, those wild shirts he's got.
Yes, he's got one with Ric Flair's face all over it. He's got one with all dollar signs or dollar bills all over it. So
There you go.
yeah, he's a manager in professional wrestling.
There might be a reason for that, Gianni.
I want to show up. Can I be on there with you guys? Please bring me in. Bring me in.
Hey guys, I'm always available.
Always.
He wants to know what belt you got there. Looks like a custom NWA. No,
Where?
NWA DG.
I think it's behind you. I think it's behind you.
What?
Above your left shoulder. Above your left shoulder. That's a dome. That's a
Talking about that
dome
one?
globe.
Dome Globe. Okay. Okay.
That's my dome globe, and right
Yeah.
there, that is the Southern West Heavyweight Western Championship, Wrestling Championship.
But look at that UFC belt. That's gorgeous.
Oh yeah,
The 3.0.
oh yeah.
Gorgeous.
Nice.
I want the newer one, modeled after the BMF, the gold
You
one.
got the BMF down the bottom there. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Nora, I hope you were entertained by last week's show. We had a good time with that one.
Oh, we had a blast.
It was scamalicious.
Well, sometimes we tend to go off the rails, but we pull it back.
Yeah, sometimes.
Nah, this train never runs off the track.
Oh, that's why he's talking
What-
about the picture of the belts. Okay, yeah, love those pictures.
Love those wrestling belts.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Good group. Anyways,
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not a bad group at all.
thank you, sir.
Yeah, Tony Khan always has a big announcement.
Yeah. What was his announcement this week? I forget. It's always
That he was going to have a big announcement.
Yeah.
That was
That's
the
the point.
announcement.
I forget them because they don't matter. He's
Well,
just
his
doing-
announcement next week is he's going to go regular, so he's going to eat more brand.
He's announcing next week he's not going to wear socks. Okay.
I
I
could
mean,
have
it's
went
just,
to that show last night too. And I
What?
should've-
Next week, he's going to announce that Giovanni Guido Tanaka is a scammer.
Do you guys see when he makes his special announcements backstage? He's like,
yeah, the look. He's like,
He's
We
like,
have a
right
vanilla-
"Hi,
there.
ladies and gentlemen, this is
He's
Tony
got the
Khan
microphone in
here,
front of him. He's like,
and next week I'm going to switch to Geico."
That's what he looks like right there. Put a microphone in front of him.
It's like, is he
Tonight, friends and
in
neighbors.
catering all night, or is he in back
Tonight-
throwing
we have vanilla ice cream. We have chocolate ice cream. I mean,
tonight? Tonight I had
Back
a
to you
double
guys.
scoop. I had sprinkles.
got something with a swirl, some sprinkles.
Back to you guys. He looks like a very first time on the air foreign correspondent giving a weather report.
He's
or
like,
something.
tonight
He does.
on Dynamite, I'm going to have a vanilla shake.
I'm a big boy. I tied my shoes for the first time tonight. I mean,
We pretty much
you doing?
guarantee you will yes, the show.
Tony, we love your shows, but we hate your commentating.
yeah.
Yeah,
Tony,
yeah.
stay off your shows, please.
And your booking.
Come on.
We hate your booking too, by the way.
Hate your booking. Stay off your shows, and please hire somebody that knows what they're doing.
He looks like that kid that his father pulls out the camcorder and just puts him on the spot. He's like,
Dad, I look stupid.
Mhm.
Did you see what Scott said, Richard?
what?
Look at that.
I was
Let's
going
get
to
that
say that, but I was trying to
Let's
keep
take a
it.
look at that picture again. Let's see.
Oh my.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You caught
Red
me doing a
Bull. Red
line.
Bull gives you wings.
No,
look.
he was like this. He come and he went live and he's like, "Woo!" like
Yeah.
Ric Flair.
Let's go backstage to Tony Khan and his big announcement. And he just took a snort. He's like,
Right.
I got nothing, guys.
It looks
Back
like
to
he's
you.
got,
Right.
looks like he has some blush on that picture.
Why does it look like somebody's grabbing him with like pliers from behind?
He's probably grabbing himself.
He's been goosed.
Surprise proctology test.
He's been goosed.
Snap.
Oh
Tony-
man,
Otherwise known as bend over.
that's
Um,
too funny. That's too funny. Oh man.
One night in Tony.
Or never mind.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. There's a part two. No.
He needs to hire an experienced booking team and let them run it. Just fork
Let
out the
them run
money
it.
and let them run the booking.
Tony,
stay
handle,
off
handle
TV.
the books, the money, but let somebody who knows what they're doing run the.
Do
Run the
you
show.
guys think? Do you guys think a better place for him is at the comment table?
No,
No,
he doesn't need to be on
far
TV
away.
at all.
No, just let him be directing or whatever, but just let somebody who knows wrestling run the booking.
Let him go
Please.
sit in
There-
the headquarters.
All
in
right, if somebody
Chicago.
else ran the booking and he came out with his special announcements, not like every week, but wouldn't that be a good thing if he did it like once in a while? But it's like
No,
every show.
no,
every
because
show.
Just get
No,
him off
because-
TV. Get him off.
Th-
he
That's
has
the thing,
maturity
fellas.
issues. He has a lack of maturity. He doesn't need to be on TV.
This,
No.
this is his yard to play in.
Yeah, it's his toy box.
Mhm.
The roster
Right.
is his toy
That's
box.
that's his toy box, right?
That Daddy bought for him.
Look, Vince McMahon.
What I
Vince
did
McMahon,
hear
we
today,
can't
I was
talk bad about
watching.
him. If we
Johnny.
we gotta talk about Vince McMahon because he does the same thing.
I did hear that Jericho said they write stuff out like weeks ahead of time, and then if somebody gets hurt, they have to tweak it a little bit.
Okay.
Hmm.
But they go out there. There's no script.
But
is what I
the
heard.
thing, the difference between him and Vince McMahon is Vince McMahon was raised around that. He
Yeah, Vince
learned
was-
from his
yeah.
father.
Right.
Tony
Yep.
Khan didn't have an example to follow except WWE.
Or
Right.
ECW. He was a big ECW mark.
Okay.
You know.
Is he old enough to be an ECW mark?
He always talks about it.
He always talks about. Yeah, he always talks
He
about.
was
it.
a big ECW fan. He used to go to the events and everything.
Well, I guess if he goes back and watches it, but you know. Okay.
Yes.
You're more mature, Gianni? What?
I'll have to take his word for that. I just had,
No.
it's not that like he would lie to us or anything like that.
No.
No, never,
Ah, Gianni.
ever.
My funk towel.
He still thinks I'd sweat on that damn towel. Anyway,
Somebody mentioned, it might have been before the show, that who was it challenged Seth Rollins to a match for the title?
Braun Breaker.
Braun
Braun
Breaker,
Breaker, that's right. Yeah.
Rick Steiner's son.
Sorry,
They're
Johnny.
gonna start. They're gonna start bouncing them around now. Baron Corbin, Dana Brooke, Mustafa
Yeah.
Ali were in NXT.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense that he's going to defend the WWE World Championship on NXT. You would think they would
That's
bring
right.
Braun Breaker to Raw. It doesn't
Well,
seem.
yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
what Nick Khan is thinking. He's gonna get the viewers on NXT.
That'll.
So his thinking is bring Seth over, and a lot of people are gonna watch it for that match, and
Yeah,
hopefully
like
tune
for
in
like
for the
10
rest
minutes.
of it.
For like 10
Yeah.
minutes, and then like me, turn off NXT because I just can't get into it. I tried.
I watched it the other night for the first time live because I wasn't feeling good. I was just sitting back, and I
Mhm.
needed something to help me fall asleep. So
Johnny,
That'll do
I
it.
decided
you
to
a
turn it
dollar.
on.
NXT
Yep.
will do it.
No, Johnny, I got you a dollar. Oh, you almost had it.
You stick by that much.
That would be a good sound bite to put on the show. All the free agents.
I'll buy that for $1. Remember that from RoboCop?
The RoboCop, yeah.
I want my $2.
$2.
$2.
Sure you
Yeah.
are. Sure.
Sure, Gianni. We believe that.
Sure you are.
But yeah, it makes no sense to
Right.
develop a brand new title just for Raw and then have somebody from NXT challenge for it. That just makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
No. But then again, what makes sense? I mean, they created that new title because they weren't going to take one off of Roman. It's like, here's a new one.
Yeah. It's the participation trophy. Is what it is.
Thank you. Yes.
It's the belt when Roman's not around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry you could beat Roman, but here, take this belt.
yeah. Here, enjoy this. Okay, you guys be quiet and enjoy this. Here's
He's
your
not-
title.
He's not.
So
losing
my
that
question
title to
is-
WrestleMania next year.
Next Monday, is Roman coming out with all 3 titles, or is he coming out with just the one?
Yeah, good question.
Let's make it one. Let's make it one, please.
Well, no, he'll come out with the new gold one, and then Paul Lee will have on each shoulder like he's been doing, the red and the blue one.
Yep.
See, I was hoping this new title would get rid of those other ones.
I'm sorry, the black and the blue, the World Heavyweight and the Universal. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Mark. But see, that makes too much sense.
Hey, can I resell my the black one now and getting a lot more money for it since it's not in
Well-
circulation anymore?
Yeah. I've lost my train of thought again.
And here I am. I had to go get mine restoned, and they come out with.
Oh, I
new
know.
one.
I know. What I was gonna say is
always happens
this
like that.
Vince? Is this Vince or is this Triple H doing all this? I say Vince.
I
Oh,
say
this-
I
Vince.
heard Vince had
That hideous-
something to do with this Monday Night's Raw.
That hideous belt is Vince. It's Vince
Yep.
all over it.
I agree, Scott. I agree.
And I think it's Vince saying, you know what? These cookie cutters, they're mine.
Definitely.
And they're gonna continue. And if you don't like it, tough.
Well, like Scott said, like Mark said, that belt is better than the new one that came out for Roman. As much as we don't like the big W, that belt looks like
Oh, it's
a
way
hell of a
better
lot
than Roman's new belt. And
Yeah.
I'm a big
Yeah.
Roman fan of all, but yeah, that belt is way better than Roman's new belt. By
Yeah.
far.
It is. It is. And I don't like it, but it's better.
It's better than the new cookie cutter.
What else can we slap the big W on? Take that belt and change the color.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
call it a new belt.
and let's,
What do you
let's take
think?
out the one good looking thing. It had the good looking stones. Let's put
Going on, Ethan.
stones that don't look good.
Mhm.
But see, this is how Vince works.
Have you guys seen the vignette of the new tag team that's coming up from NXT?
I have
They
not.
did. It's got like a Bray Wyatt type of feel to it.
Who is
What's
it?
it called? No, I can't think of the name of it.
Is this a new team coming from NXT or coming into NXT?
Coming from NXT to the main roster.
All right,
It's a women's tag team. I forgot the name of them. One's got the orange hair. The ones that were with Mandy Rose when she was there.
Oh, Gigi Dolan and I can't remember.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about now, but they broke up. They're not a tag team anymore.
Well, they're bringing 2 of the girls that were in NXT. They were just recently the champions.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, they're bringing them up. And I think they're going to be with Bray Wyatt. And there
Hopefully
is
with-
talk of going around that Liv
Figure out
Morgan
what
is
they-
involved with that
What
as
they
well.
Gonna, what they're gonna do
I'm
with
just
him?
hoping to see where it goes. Because now
Okay,
they
I'll
worked
do
out
it.
the deal with Bray Wyatt.
Okay, I'll do this one time. Damn it, Bobby, put that belt back in the case. It looks like the old one.
Gianna, you love that, don't you?
Thank you,
Where
Nora.
was that damn belt, Bobby?
Thank
There
you.
you
Huh?
go.
Have a fire, okay.
Not Gigi Dolan. Gotcha.
Sorry, she's just on my mind, I guess.
Oh, Walt.
She's always on
Walt.
my mind. What's up, Walt?
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Exactly, Platinum. Exactly.
Yep. What do they call that? The
You reached a
brass
milestone
ring?
that we let you have.
And more, week by week, they do junk like this. It just proves that Vince is back in charge, people.
Well, I mean, they treat this milestone as if it's something that Roman Reigns did all by himself. I mean, first of all, they booked it that way. Secondly, they booked it to make sure that the Usos interfered in every match so they can keep the title. I mean, this is ridiculous.
So do you guys think they're going to redo the tag titles and the women's tag titles and possibly the Intercontinental?
Well, I don't think they're going to redo the. You mean the belts?
Yeah, redo them.
I know. I think the ladies' tag belts, I think, are some of the best best looking in the WWE. I would leave those alone. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
goodness
those are
gracious,
like
how
the
long
new
have we
ones.
waited for a change in the tag belts?
Yeah.
Years. And then we heard rumors that they were going to have side plates on them be the same, but none of these changes we always heard about never ever come to play with the tag titles.
But
Well, I
the
think a lot of those rumors
Intercontinental
and changes are
definitely
coming
do.
from the
Come on,
collectors. I don't think they're coming from
let's not get
WWE.
our hopes up. You know what's going to happen. We're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
get some network logo, and they're just going to put tag team champions on the
Yeah,
bottom
exactly.
of the.
Exactly. So people don't go wanting the classic tag to come back, or even the classic Intercontinental. No, they're not coming back.
Instead of the diamond shape, they're going to be square.
I cannot stand the current Intercontinental.
I can't either.
Oh,
It's terrible.
ugly.
It looks like something came out of an antique shop that somebody slapped on leather.
Yeah.
It's like the WWE said, okay, let's get a new belt. Let's just try and make it as close to New Japan as we can, okay? And here's our attempt. And they blew it.
I think we need new titles. I really do.
You see, I'm going to buy the belt from WWE shop. I'm using
The
some Flex
the tags
Seal.
look like great big coins. It's like look like big coins on a leather strap. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
The first ones
That's
were
what they look like.
copper, and they're called the penny tags. Remember that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually want one of those, believe it or not.
Mhm.
I want one of those penny tags.
Now, Rich,
I
you
wouldn't
got
mind having one on that strap that's got the gold border around it. That wouldn't be
Yes.
bad.
Now, Richard, I see you have the SmackDown tag over your right shoulder. Do you have the?
Yeah,
do you have
I got the Raw and the SmackDown.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got one of each.
Nice.
I should have bought two of each, but I was one of those people where I just needed one of each. But I did buy.
Me
I
too.
did get the Fandu tags,
Mm-hmm.
but I had to have two of those. They look like the classic WWF tags.
Mm-hmm.
I almost forgot to mention this. I was going to mention at the top of the show. I went to see my surgeon today about my shoulder, and he released me today.
Congratulations.
Now there is a caveat
Nice.
to that. There's a caveat to that.
What's that?
He said that it may be November or December before it's completely healed.
Oh.
He said that the ligaments, everything he had to reattach. He said that pretty much heals pretty quick.
Mhm.
But the bone spur grinding and the other things he did, he said it could take up to 9 months for it to completely heal. And the stiffness I'm feeling in my right shoulder, he said that's normal. He said 15 people have that same surgery. 2 or 3 are going to have the stiffness. He said my muscles appear to be stiff as just by nature anyway. So
Mhm.
he said,
Are you
Just
using?
keep working.
You still using your tendons machine?
no, I need to. I didn't think about that. I need to do that.
Yeah.
But he said it should be back to normal, pretty much back to normal by November or December. If it's not by January, February, to come back. So, but he said I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing what I'm doing.
Well, at
I
least you're
did
on the
throw a
right
football
road.
the other day with my son.
Cool.
Yeah. I did throw a football with my son the
Wow.
other day with no pain.
That's
Yeah,
great.
Jason's going on a year already with his.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Jason's had quite a time with his ankle.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, that's the update on that. I'm done with physical therapy. I'm done with seeing the surgeon. So it's just on me now. I need to get in the gym. He also told me, I asked if I could lift weights. He said, yes, you can. He said, just don't do any lifting over your head where your hands, you can't see your hands. Because if you do that, you went too far and you're going to hurt yourself. So
Mhm.
it's not
Sure.
like I'm trying to be Arnold Schwarzenegger or anything like that.
Sure, Mark. Come on.
I'll keep that to myself. I was going to say something. Say
Lot
you
of
probably have a
tumor.
hard time going to the bathroom.
It's- but if you look like that, you can get somebody else to hold it for you. You, come here and hold it for me.
You call
Yes,
that a
sir.
spotter? Just curious, asking for a friend.
One night in. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, Jason. I need to work more on it at home, and I've got the stretch bands I need to use too, and I just got.
Yeah, those
Done it.
tension bands, they work, man. Even if you put it under the chair while you're working, take
Mhm.
a,
I
take a
didn't
break.
think about that.
They
Yeah.
make it convenient. It's convenient.
Yeah, the one. Yeah.
The physical therapy guy told me to take a stretch band and do this to work on the throwing action. It hurts right
Yeah.
on the very top of the shoulder right here.
Yeah, just bring it around the back of the chair like you're sitting.
Yeah.
Of course, make sure it's locked down so it doesn't come back and hit you in the face.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
hold it down with your one hand on one side and then just use the shoulder that you have and just slowly work it.
Okay. Yeah, Jason's giving me good advice here. Yeah. Oh, that's something else we'll talk about. Not the plates. Although I did get an update from Classic Shields, they're gonna start plating on them, the nickel plating this month, and I'm supposed to get pictures this month. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about something else I've been waiting for that many of us have been waiting for, and that's the Power Town figures. I showed the screenshots last week. I got an email saying they're going to start shipping immediately without the Kerry Von Erich figure, which will come along later at no extra charge. And some people are getting their figures, and the rest of us are still waiting on our confirmation emails with the tracking number. We did have a confirmed receipt today. Mr. Jermaine Floyd got his, and he said they're worth the wait. So I
Nice.
hope
good
he's
to hear.
right.
That's good to hear.
So there's the catch to his order. What it
What's that?
seems like, what it appearing that because someone else in our figure group also got his order today.
Ah,
The guys that did the complete set are the ones
Yeah.
that got their orders first.
see,
So
I
they
ordered mine
got 5
separately.
figures today, and with the 6th
Yeah,
to come later, the Kerry Von Erich figure. I
that
only,
makes
I only
sense.
ordered 4.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I only ordered 4 figures, so I think that's why.
Well,
they're
I
fulfilling
ordered
the
all
full-
6, but I ordered them separately. I ordered the first 3, then
Yeah,
I
you
went
s-
back and ordered the second 3. So
So you have 2 separate orders, right?
yeah, so that may explain that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Maybe
I
you
keep
should
yelling.
email them and say, "Hey, look, I got the whole order." So nah, they'll say, "Oh no, you
Yeah.
still got 2 different order numbers."
Well, they got to see the name. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, I got 2 separate emails, so that won't fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to think away, around the ways.
I know, I appreciate it.
around it.
I
Trying
appreciate
to
it.
work the system, man. You got to do it.
Yeah,
Maybe I can tell them I got 6 months to live.
I'm
right.
gonna, I'm
Oh,
gonna
wow.
start my own line of figures. I'm gonna call them the Pound Town figures.
Get Johnny to be your spokesperson.
hmm
What about the gathering figures?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, the gathering figures.
Gather together and do who knows what. But anyways,
Anyhow,
you
anywho,
need to order the Ric Flair retirement match action figure. It just comes in a box laying down.
oh. But
Laying down, sweating profusely.
Yeah,
bleeding profusely.
yeah.
oh, I know what I wanted to tell you guys. I still have my Smoking Skull belt for sale. I'm only asking $225 for that shipped.
That's a heck.
I
of
have the WWE Shop Wing Eagle, their version that's small. I think it's small. It's 4mm. I'm asking $275. I think that's fair shipped.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go through some belts because I got some belts that are not in the case. So when new ones come, I want to put them in the case. What else do I have? I might sell my Fandu Big Gold. I have the plated version of that.
Oh,
A
do you?
white
Is it
strap.
an imperfect or a regular?
No, it's regular,
Oh, okay.
and it's in perfect condition. It's
At
got
one
the
time, I
white
wanted
strap.
to go with my Crumb Ryan, but I decided not to because I don't have room.
I was one of those people. I ordered it because I thought it was going to be the bigger version, and
Yeah.
it wound up being smaller. Don't get me wrong, the belt is phenomenal. It's just too small.
Yeah.
And the plates are too heavy for the strap.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I also
But
have
on the Power Town
Fondre.
figures, back to the
What was
Power
that?
Town figures for a second, guys. I'm sorry. If you don't bother emailing them because you're going to get a non-answer, because
Yeah.
what they're doing, they're putting it off on their distributor. Well, they're sending them out, and when you find out, we find out. So
I can
So don't- I mean-
100% confirm that.
I wonder if you guys are getting an automatic email return. Like when you
No,
email them,
no,
an
no.
automatic response.
They put my full name there
Oh, wow.
in the email. They put Benjamin in the email. It wasn't.
Oh,
a
so it is an
response.
automatic response.
Right. Somebody typed that out.
hmm
So yeah.
So it's probably a list of people with their names, and it shoots when they send an email. It just shoots it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a specific email. It was typed out to me. Somebody answered it just the way it was worded in the email. It didn't look like it was some type of generic canned response.
That sounds like Ringside when you order from them too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can email if you want to, but you're wasting your time. You're not going to get much of an answer because they're going to
Yeah.
put it off on their distributor.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of starting to think that they're going to find a cure for cancer before they ship out those Power Town figures and
Right.
Former Classic Shields
Well,
plates.
the Power Town figures and the AEW video game, right, Richard?
Yep. That's
How long,
coming out.
how long you been waiting for that, Richard?
A year. Was it 6 months already? Almost a year.
Ridiculous.
Well, as
Feels
long
like
as
it
we've
is.
been waiting for those Power Town figures.
Yeah.
This is and they've also issued an email or announcement that they've come up with another a new series. Well, let's not introduce a new series till you get the first series all shipped out first.
Take care
Right.
of what you already did first, and
Yes,
then move
yes.
on.
Was that the Remco ones that they were bringing back?
Remco.
March?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
3 to 1
remember you were
Oklahoma.
saying that. I seen the video of that.
3 to
why
1
not
Oklahoma.
give everybody their figures first before you decide to come out with another line?
Yeah, let's
Like
not get
those
ahead of
Masters
ourselves.
of the WWE did with the Masters of the Universe. I had to stop collecting them because every week there was new ones coming out. It's
Mhm.
like it's hard to keep up with all it. So I had to stop collecting altogether. Looks
Yeah.
like Fortnite with
The
wrestling.
picture of Eddie
It
Kingston,
does.
and I know they updated the picture of Eddie, a newer improved picture, but that one picture of Eddie Kingston looks abysmal.
Supposedly, it's supposed
Eddie
to be
Kingston
like
looks abysmal.
a
Well.
better version of No Mercy, because that's how Kenny Omega wanted it.
Gotta
He's
give
their
Ken-
resident gamer.
You got to give Kenny what he wants. He's Kenny.
Yeah.
They killed Kenny.
Well, like you guys said, Kenny, what's his name? Oh, brain fart again. Kenny King. Was it Kenny King? No.
Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston.
There you
Eddie
go.
Kingston.
Here it goes.
His picture looked horrible when they first showed the screenshots of it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. But by the way, on AEW, I don't know if you guys have you noticed that the crowd, even though they're heels, the crowds are behind the BCC
Yep.
instead of the Elite. So I think they need to just turn the Elite heels because nobody likes them.
I think they're going to build up the BCC more. They're going to add another member or two, maybe.
But everybody's behind them. They're heels.
But
they're
who
the heels
better
everybody
to
likes.
fill the shoes of Steven Regal than what's his name?
I don't know if AEW has anybody that can really successfully, you know?
Well, Don Callis.
Well, I
Callis.
mean, but they won't put him in the group. They just keep him and Takeshita in there, and they just don't. Well, Takeshita, whatever his name is.
I love that. I just make you say that. I like
Takeshita.
that.
Okay, I like saying it, but you know,
Megan asked me, "What's his name?"
Like
I
a
said,
band.
"Take the shit." Huh?
Speaking of which, we're going to show her because I got to go.
oh, nature calls.
Oh, my name is
Look at Mark; he's really red.
Gonna wrestle with the game there.
Yeah.
Good old Takeshita.
Prairie dogging. It's prairie dogging.
Prairie dogging. I
love it when Mark gets that I loved it when he had the coat on and he turned out red. He would be complete red from head to toe.
Yeah.
Coat on.
I don't feel so good.
I think I popped into WWE 2K23 today for the first time since I bought it.
I haven't played it since I bought it. I did the first initial download, and that was it.
I've
Yeah.
got
The initial download that
2K19.
takes all day.
Yeah, why does this? Back in the day when we were kids, we popped the video game on and came on right away. Now we
It
got to
had
wait
everything.
like 24 hours before we can play the game.
It's
Right.
ridiculous what you got to download. It's just
Oh, quit complaining, you Gen Xer.
me.
Just go with the
I
flow.
love you.
He's got that brother love look.
He does. It's got that color.
I
and everything.
love you. Jabroni. Oh,
What
man.
is that? Lavender?
Yeah, it is. Don't adjust your sets. My face is red. I guess I have it cut out tonight. That's great. I'll have to.
No, you
This more-
sounded
Nah,
great.
you sound marvelous, Mark. You
Yeah.
sound
And
marvelous.
And everything popped up when I
Marvelous.
clicked on it. So thank you. I feel marvelous.
Marvelous.
I am marvelous. Yeah. So that's a good thing. I'll have to start doing this till they fix the internet. Sorry, I got
That might be
my
a
fire
while.
department page is going off. Wait, see what's going on here. I think we got something burning.
Uh-oh.
Something's burning.
Hope it's just grass fire. Control burn. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
They should have called that in. They're gonna be in trouble.
Oh, yeah. I know I got a hardcore title somebody wants that's watching.
Gianni?
I don't know if I can give up my promo titles.
I had a hardcore title one time. Went to pieces over it.
Ba-dum-bum. Easy all night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they're just getting worse as the show goes on. I'll quit. Oh, man. What else? We got 20 more minutes. What else we got going on, guys?
What else is going on? Not really much going on in Impact. I haven't heard anything good going on. I did see Brian Danielson's promo, his recent promo.
It's pretty good.
I thought it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like his stuff now compared to when he was in WWE.
What'd you think of the promo battle between MJF and
Adam Cole, baby?
Adam Cole,
Adam
baby.
Cole, baby.
I think MJF nailed Adam Cole. He got him good with those promos.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard to beat.
It was back and forth. It was back and forth.
But the best line was when he asked about did he enjoy being what's his name's manager, Keith Lee's manager.
Keith Lee's manager. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
He always brings up Vince. He always brings up Triple H.
And he's going to wind up there one day.
Oh yeah, he's going to be there.
There's no doubt. It's not.
Now, let me just
also
run
true.
this by you. What do you think about him being the $1 million champion?
Oh, I could easily see that.
MJF.
Bringing him over, and
He would
he's
fit
the $1 million
perfect.
champion.
The guy can do it all. He can wrestle. He's excellent on the mic. Vince is just counting the days so he can sign him.
Yeah, and Adam Cole is pretty good.
Nor thinks Alex Shelley is going to be a future Impact World Champion. What do you think about that, guys? I don't know. I don't know who he is. So.
Alex Shelley, possibly.
I mean, his tag partner won it. Why can't he win it?
Yeah, true.
Is it true he has a daughter named Shelly? Shelly.
Like Kelly.
Yeah.
Now, Andy, do you honestly see Adam Cole as the AEW heavyweight champion?
No. He's going to be the story holdover until they get whoever the next, if it's going to be Wardlow, maybe. But at this point, I don't even know if I see Wardlow as being the champion. I think
I'm still hoping. I'm holding out hope that Tony Khan smartens up and continues that story with him and Wardlow.
But they got to build it up right again, like they did before, where they just tossed it in the garbage.
And then the new Collision, they're going to have a new title. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, they're going. Are they? That's what I'm. Is Collision going to have their own tag title, their own mid card title? Similar copying off WWE.
I don't think so.
I think we would have heard about it by now.
Yeah,
Tony would have been flaunting in a new announcement. Here's the new belts for Collision.
Yeah.
So how long does what's her name hold on to the TBS title?
Until
the next pay-per-view?
Probably. I mean, Chris Statlander, she doesn't do anything for me. She's not great on the mic. She's boring. I'm not excited about her seeing her in.
I know we're not going to see Jade for a little while because she's taking some time off. I think she's going to do something. She's doing movies or something.
Maybe.
I could be wrong.
Just keep her away from Asuka.
Like it's okay. It's time for a change with Jade,
right?
And but I think Jade might see a run.
I can see her as the women's champion. The women's champion.
I could.
Like Mark said, keep her away from Asuka.
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed that pattern?
I did until I saw the post about it.
Everybody she's fought, and then
pregnant.
Bianca Belair said it today. It was I couldn't catch it to take a picture of it. She said, "Not me."
Well, she said she's trying to get. This is how she's trying to get rid of me.
Yeah, this is how she's trying to get rid of me.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
But Alexa Bliss expecting a baby. Wow.
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
water.
I think
up
if
there.
they're, I think if AEW is doing a brand split, we would have heard. They would have terminized, give it another name or whatever. But if they're going to do that, unless it's another big surprise Tony's going to hit us with.
That's it. The
Yeah.
big announcement for Collision.
That would be a big
the
announcement.
main
Yeah, it
event
would.
match.
Now that would be
FTR and CM Punk versus, what was it? Kenny Omega. Was it Kenny Omega?
No,
I
it's,
know it was Samoa Joe.
yeah, Samoa Joe and I can't remember who with, but
I can't believe I said Kenny Omega. Duh.
Can't either.
I mean that's the whole release. The whole reason Collision is there because all the wrestlers that want nothing to do with CM Punk are going to stay on
Oh, on
Dynamite,
there.
and then the rest are going to be on Collision. So
This is
Are you
what I
guys
think
gonna
of.
actually watch a live show
Do what?
on a Saturday night? Are you gonna
I'm-
actually watch a live show?
I will. I mean, Rampage recorded on Friday nights. I never watch. I just can't get into it.
So
It's
now,
recorded.
what if they get rid of Rampage and they just do Collision and Dynamite?
I think that's what you're going to see. They're going to have to get rid of.
I don't
Rampage.
think we need an hour show on Friday night.
No, it's not needed. Because didn't they already get rid of AEW Dark, Light,
Dark
Middle, whatever,
Evolution,
Elevation, Elevator, whatever it's called? Just who cares?
the YouTube specials.
Yeah, I mean it's garbage. It's garbage.
Yeah.
I mean
Like
it's not as bad as
wrestling
NWA. It's
after
not as
dark.
bad as NWA right now. And I
No.
mean I wish they would come back. But NWA is, it's like, it's terrible. I mean where they
Yeah.
just had the Crockett Cup, it looked like it was in some local convention center. It's just.
Yeah, I was seeing that. Was Ricky Martin was there, right? Ricky Martin and Rock and Roll Express, they were
Yeah.
there too.
Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
Ricky and Carrie are full-fledged heels now.
Hmm.
So that's a little something, but still, the NWA product is still garbage right now. I'm sorry.
Is that a first
I
time for
love
them?
Who's the guy that owns the NWA? What's his name?
Billy
Billy
Corgan.
I'm drawing a blank on the
Billy
owner
Corgan.
of the NWA. What's his name?
Yeah.
Billy Corgan.
He-
Former
Smashing
leader.
Pumpkins.
He's not a booker. He's a singer.
Yeah,
Yep.
Smashing
He's a
Pumpkins.
musician.
Yeah,
He needs to go back to Smashing Pumpkins.
So he
NWA is just so,
Yeah,
and I
exactly.
love it. It's garbage right now. It's garbage.
It
him
would
and
be
Tony
going
Khan
up
must have went to
against
booking
UFC
school
shows.
together.
Right
I
there.
agree.
Maybe they'll show up the forbidden door.
This is what I think of Tony Khan's brand
A
splits.
bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Those big- this is-
I
is
love
a
that little
muscle.
guy. He's cute.
Adorable, isn't it?
I seen
Top
that
of the
show up on TikTok. That was hilarious.
That's cute. There's a lot of good stuff on TikTok. Chinese have come up with some amazing stuff, haven't they?
I can't believe they're releasing another Indiana Jones movie.
I can't either.
I can't either.
Yeah, is Harrison Ford even in the condition to be doing those movies anymore?
Well, they're going to use CGI.
Raiders. This one's going to be called Raiders of the Lost Rice Pudding.
No, it's going to be Raiders of the Lost Viagra.
Raiders of the Tapioca.
Yeah, tapioca. Tapioca. Indiana Jones will be exploring the deep reaches of the nursing home looking for his pants.
Somebody find my dentures.
Is that lavender?
Can't find my boxers. Where they at?
Ah, Dr. Jones, you have come into the wrong room again.
Oh, we have fish sticks for dinner. How
Yep.
great.
Oh, man.
It's the last 15 minutes. We got to come up with something, right?
Yeah, we do.
And after a week, I had guys, I needed this.
That's great, Kevy. That's great. Oh boy.
Oh, man.
How old is
Ooh.
Harrison Ford? Is he 80?
Probably so.
Yeah,
I think
he's
he's
80.
really up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really up there.
But God bless him. He's still keeping busy. I mean,
Yeah.
80 years old.
He's
Wow.
landing airplanes on the wrong runways, too.
Right?
Not even runways, on the taxiways. He landed over the top of a jumbo jet on a
Oh,
taxiway
man.
in California.
Wow.
Geriatric Park.
Oh,
good.
man.
That was good.
Got to give you credit for that one. That was good.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fart Wars.
80 years old. Wow.
Fart wars.
Hey, he got to kiss Princess Leia and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Han Solo, so
Yep.
His all-time greatest role.
But nursing
was
home,
a-
he'll be Han Solo.
And Solo.
Oh my!
He was
Really?
Prince of
Did
the
you really just
Galaxy.
say that?
Yeah.
Oh my!
Han
heard it
Solo.
Oh,
he heard it.
look how
You
You
red.
heard it
Look
here,
at- look at-
folks.
He's gonna really show you how to use a lifesaver.
His face is as red as the live sign.
Oh my god.
He's going to really show you the ways of the Force.
Right.
Yeah.
To the tune of Indiana Jones theme.
He was the real. He's the
Here
real
comes
Jedi.
now, really slow.
May the lube be with you.
Mm.
Oh man!
Oh, jeez.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy!
Sorry,
Viewer
folks.
discretion is advised.
We kept on the rails for most of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It just took that one little opening.
It's always at the end, though, if you
It's
notice.
that opening. That opening only
Yeah.
has to be that big.
Speaking of
to
little
become this
openings, where's
big.
Johnny at? Oh, there he is.
Oh!
Quiet. I hear banjos.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Here comes Johnny.
My brother used to have that have that. Ugh, I can't talk to him. My brother used to have that as his ringtone. When his phone went off, I said, "You better get that damn thing away from me." Sorry, I'm
I
terrible
can't
on
believe I said
occasion.
that. I can't believe I said that. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
Han Solo
And so
by Johnson and Johnson.
yeah.
Oh my!
Can you imagine going into the drugstore? You guys have any Han Solo?
Oh my god. Okay. We got 8 minutes left. Let's see if we can salvage this. Something else happened I forgot to mention. In this last week, I think I talked about last week, Kevin Von Erich's doing the one-man show in Dallas.
Oh
August.
yeah, what happened with that?
Well, okay. Well, I don't know what happened with that, but I thought I was going to go, but then I realized it's a 4-hour drive down there, and I couldn't afford the ticket plus the motel, so I decided to forego it. Well, they announced he's going to be in Oklahoma City in September.
Ooh.
Paid the $90, which I can get there and get back in the same night. You know, I don't have to stay the night or anything like that. So I'm not out of a motel room. So I paid the $90 for the ticket to get in the front section in the center, and paid the money, for the insurance and everything like that. And then they announced yesterday that the show has been canceled.
Oh man.
They refunded my money.
Hmm.
So the one that's further away is going on, and the one that's closer is canceled.
Yeah, I hope they
Or-
reschedule it because I'd like to go to that show.
Yeah, definitely.
But what it is, I found out, I did a little reading on this, and what it is, the reason he's doing these shows is because that movie's going to be coming out soon about the Von Erichs called The Iron Claw.
Ah, so he's promoting it. Yeah.
No.
So
What it is he said he doesn't know really much about the movie, but he thinks it'll be good. But he wants to get out there and tell his story, the true story, before the movie comes out, in case there's some information out there that may be false. He's just kind of wants to.
Oh, okay.
He wants to do the
okay.
end round. You know, he wants to
Gotcha.
head it off the pass.
I can understand that.
Too much, Scott.
So I hate that he canceled the show. I was looking forward to that. It was going to be September, I think, the 8th. But they've already refunded my money, so maybe they'll reschedule. I hope they do.
Hope
this
so.
game's still going on.
But if you're in the Dallas area, he'll be in Dallas. I think somewhere in August. The show will be in August. They're in Dallas, and you can go listen to him talk. Now they had the VIP tickets for $313, $315, something like that.
Wow.
There's no way I was going to pay that much money. There's
Yeah,
absolutely
For
no way.
that much, is he gonna put you in the Iron Claw?
Right?
I'll take that. Yeah, absolutely. Let me do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm anxious to see where his sons wind up.
Yeah, that's right. They're free agents, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yep. MLW free.
Okay. Sweet.
I like to see them show up to WWE.
I would too. I don't know why I just hit in my head that Tony's gonna run in and sign him like he does everybody else. I would love to see him in WWE.
Well, he'd sign him and just put him on the shelf.
It's like the
Yeah.
cool kid in school that buys up all the cool toys.
Mhm. I don't think Tony Khan lacked for anything growing up. You
No.
know, his dad had billions of dollars. He could do whatever he wanted.
You know, it reminds me a lot of the rich kid whose dad buys him a brand new hot rod car, and he takes the car, shows it off, he drives the heck out of it, drives the wheels
Mhm.
off of it, and within
Yeah.
6 months, it's trash, it's garbage.
And then Daddy buys him another one.
Yeah,
Yep.
I kind of see that with
Yep.
AEW. He's just not treating it right.
Yep, I agree.
I got this new toy. What do I do with it now? Well, I'll just make it up as I go along.
Now, do you guys see it going under, or do you see him selling it?
I don't see it going under,
No.
but I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past the one that's selling it.
People are
Heck,
buying tickets. They're buying
he could-
merchandise. It's not going
He could
anywhere.
he could even sell it to Vince years down the road. I mean, you never,
Do you guys seen it lasting like Impact?
I think it would do better than Impact.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
Like Mark said, we're buying the merchandise. You're what the heck? You're buying the merchandise. They're coming out with games. People are into it,
He doesn't have one now either, Gianni.
the booking or not.
He's got himself. I'm gonna leave it
Yeah.
at that.
This is exactly it. He got promoted to supervisor and has no clue what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't have a Jeff Hardy poster in his ring.
The
so-
inmates running the asylum.
or a Terry Funk title, so he had to make his way in by wrestling.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no Terry Funk towel or
I mean, he thought he could get Kenny and Cody and the Bucks, and we're all going to get together and do our own thing. We're going to be elite together, and
And we're gonna hang out after the shows.
yeah.
Like
They're
you're
on
the
the- in
boss. Be the boss. Don't be the best friend boss.
Right.
Tony's-
Michael, if you're still watching, they're in the bottom of the 7th. OU's up 3-1. And
Panthers
the first
game is
batter's
2-1.
Trouble is Tony's the dork, and that's about
Yep.
it. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a spoiled rich kid that doesn't know, has no clue what the real world's about.
mhm.
Nope.
I agree.
Well, because he knows Daddy will bail him out.
His billions and billions and billions.
He's never been held accountable.
What
No.
happens?
And it shows.
He's too busy
He-
hugging all the talent all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. What happens when Daddy stops giving him the money?
Isn't
You
it
would
bizarre
never seen Jim Hurd do that to Ric Flair.
No.
Jump up and hug
No.
him.
and when they do their post show scrums, he sits so close to the talent, like he's got to be like inches away from them. Like,
Yeah.
what's the purpose of that? What let him talk. He does
Yeah.
not need to be there like he's their daddy.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what his daddy did with him. I mean, I don't know.
That could be.
Don't you pick
on my friend right here. He's my best fan.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Dumb and Dumber.
He's dumbest.
We might as well put Kramer out there.
Dumberest.
Kramer would do a better job.
Kramer?
Hey guys, I got a special announcement this week.
Kramer and his ass man license plate. There we go.
Ass man license.
That's a
plate.
stunt double. That's a stunt double.
Man, look
Yeah,
at
Tony
that.
Khan has a voice for movie phone.
Oh jeez.
Why don't
And a
you
face.
say the movie you want to watch? One out. Or say stand there, last 2 outs.
Well, one of the best names we had on the show last week was Tony Khan, CON.
Yeah.
How appropriate,
Oh yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
We forgot Scam Daddy.
Scam Daddy. We got two
Vince
big
barely
things
on the
going
phone.
on down here. We got the Panthers hockey game going on. We got the Miami Heat.
Indiana Jones and the race to
The race to the last joke.
dun, 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 dun. It's my jello. Dun, 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 dun.
Tapioca, jello pudding. Constant.
Winners of the last Fruit Cup.
2 out. Florida State down to the last
Oh.
out. Well, time is up, by the way. Sorry, I just looked up, saw the clock. So we will end the show this week. And Nora, if you're still watching, we look forward to having you on next week. You guys
Look
know
forward to
where
having
it's
you,
at.
Nora.
Nora's been a lifelong, or not a lifelong, a show lifelong.
Yeah, the
viewer.
life of the show. He's been with us
Yeah,
since
life
day
of the show.
one.
Actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll look forward to that, and I will be in touch with you, Nora. We'll talk about that, and
Yep.
get those belts ready, get them polished up, get them on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to that. So
Definitely.
that's what she said.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to go out and get your Han Solo.
Yeah. After the show, and souls for everyone.
We want more.
So,
That's what they say at the
You get
gathering.
one. You get one.
Yeah.
You get one.
So on behalf of Andy, Richard, and Ben, the other guy, I want to thank you tonight for joining the show and sharing with us your memories of the Irish Sheik. Join us next week. We'll have Noor from Malaysia on the show, and I'm going to look forward to that one. I'm excited about that one.
Me too.
Our first guest from out of the States.
Yes.
Absolutely. So y'all guys have a good night and have a good week. We'll see you next week.
Stay blessed, everybody.